Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Fast and Furious returns for 2023 from Hot Wheels in its own specific line. Just like it was in 2021. We took a little hiatus in 2022, but now it is back. This is the very first mix. This one is a little bit of a mixed bag, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when we get into it. Now, you may ask you, what exactly is the set called? Well, unfortunately, like previous Fast and Furious sets, it is not specifically named. It is just Fast and Furious. There will be several mixes this year. It's got its own peg, its own SKU, its own thing. So, there'll be more mixes coming out. So I think it's a good thing. I think that helps us create more opportunity to buy even more Hot Wheels Premium, which is perfectly fine with me. We're just going to go through these in a specific order. 1 of 5. This is the Mazda RX-7 FD. This is in the white HKS. Now, this model, deco, has been seen in basic. This has never been seen in premium. So first time in premium for this one. There is the deets on the back of the car. This is from the Fast and the Furious, as you see there. They do at least tell you which movie it came from. But other than that, there's not that much deets about it. There is the card deets. Did you want the card deets? Go ahead and get this guy cracked. Get the RX-7 FD out. Like I said, we've seen this in basic range before. Very, very nice to get this in premium, though. It says HKS Power on the side. Looks very, very good. Got some raised wheels with some Yokohama tires. Just wraps around to the back. Nice full deets in the back. Of course, it is premium, so it's going to have all those nice deets in there. This one looks pretty good. I think the wheel choice is fantastic. Model is fantastic. Looks super, super good. And then there is the front details on there. Very, very nice casting. Super dark windows. Ultra gloss white. Ultra gloss white. Looks really, really good. And then take a look at the base deets. It is kind of a really, really, really dark gunmetal gray print. So that one looks really, really good. Do like the exhaust details as well. So that one is pretty fancy. Now, this one you're going to see right here, you're going to say, well, that's reissue, and you're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, the Camaro and the Trackhawk are reissues. The Porsche that we'll get to is a brand spanking new casting, and then, of course, the R34 Supra we'll get to last. Now, this is the previous version of that Camaro Off-Road in silver. Of course, it was from Fast and Furious as well. It was called Serious Off-Road or Furious Off-Road or something like that. Don't remember exactly what it was, but we'll go ahead and crack this guy open, which is number 2 of 5. Get him off of the blister. Throw him away. So here is our new off-road Camaro. Now, this is the one thing I want to emphasize to you guys right now. Now, Hot Wheels is pretty bad for taking entertainment lines and reissuing the same things over and over and over again. But I have a pleasant surprise for you. So this is our brand new version here. This is the existing one. The existing one is in a silver gloss, kind of a sort of metallic finish. The new one is in matte silver. It's matte silver. You also see that the stripes on the original were gloss black, and now they are flat black. So that is fantastic. So good. I think that Hot Wheels is understanding. Hot Wheels want, or collectors want to see a little bit of difference in there. Original one on the left. Other than that, you're not going to see a whole lot of deep changes here. A new one does have a gloss black bumper versus the matte black on the original, which is going to be carried over to the front. Same here. They do have the same deets in there. You can see the headlights in there, which looks pretty good. And of course, the original one on the bottom, a little bit duller of a base than the new one, which is at R41. So looks pretty good. I'm very happy about that one. That's I knew the stripes were going to be different finish, but I didn't think that the whole model was going to be a completely matte color difference. Now, Trackhawk, this is going to be, I'm presuming, is going to be the exact same issue. This is our original Trackhawk here. Looks very, very good. Definitely one of the better castings that Hot Wheels has done in a while. This one's particularly nice because it's a hook model, so you can see there is no post in the back. So no ugly post on that particular guy. So number 3 of 5. Pull our Jeep Trackhawk, Cherokee Trackhawk, out the blister. There we go. Get that to the side. This is the new one. Now this one does have that same matte, kind of almost kind of a wrinkle matte finish to it. And then here is the original. So the original on the top in that nice gloss gunmetal gray. Now we do have this nice flat gunmetal gray, which looks even better, in my opinion. I think it looks even better. Gloss on the bumper for the original, or gloss on the grille for the original, but matte for the new one. They still will say Trackhawk in the grille, though, which looks pretty good. And then just the same deets on the side. Prints are the same, although they just look appropriate for their finish, whether they be gloss or matte. And then here is the base. This is the interesting thing, is the base is still painted normal, which is kind of cool. So it gives it a little bit of a contrast, especially in the back. You see the base is all nice and shiny versus the matte finish on the Cherokee Trackhawk part. Looks pretty good. Start getting our little guys up on the plinth up there. Absolutely tastic. Brand spanking new casting. And I forgot to showcase you guys. I do apologize. The Camaro was from Furious 7. And then the Trackhawk was from Fast 9. And then now we do have this brand spanking new casting. Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. This is a 100% brand new casting. Absolutely fantastic. This was showcased at the convention a few months ago, about 4 months ago or so, 3 months ago. This one from Fast and Furious. This one is pretty good. Going to be a little bit of a bias because, you know, we like Porsche here at the channel. So we'll pull him out. This guy does get a little bit of a Protecto in the back. A little additional Protecto. There is our Cayman GT4. There is the deets on the front. Does have lensed headlights, which is really nice. Some prints on the front look pretty good. I think the wheel choice is good. Might be just a teeny bit small, but I think that's just the way it worked out for this casting. A little bit of print on the side intake. Looks good. That spoiler is metal, so I am happy to report that spoiler is metal. Does say GT4 on the back. Taillights look good. There is some additional white print on the top of the wing, which looks even better. It's very, very interesting. Is that metal? Yep, it sure is. That wing is metal. Now, it may be a separate piece, but it is metal. It is metal 100%. So this looks really, really good. A lot of good details on there. Taking a look at our base deets. Made in Thailand. Porsche Cayman GT4. R41. Fantastic. So good. I can't wait to see this in even more decos because that one looks really good. All right. R34 Supra. Yes, this is just an R34 Supra, or you can call it a Skyline SZ. You know, you can call it a Mark V GTR. However you want to do it. This is the most ridiculous combo I've seen. This looks like something you'd find on some cheap knockoff diecast where they just do whatever, you know. They put the most iconic Supra deco and the most iconic deco from the whole entire movie onto a car that it never was on, doesn't belong on, doesn't need to be on. Now, there's a couple of easy reasons for this one. Yes, I had to buy this one separately. Because, yes, everybody's taken all the Skyline. Of course, this says it's from the original Fast and Furious, which, of course, it does, because it's not in any single movie. It doesn't exist. But here is the R34 Supra, as it is amply called. And, yes, it is sporting the exact Supra livery on the side. There's a plate on there. You guys can decipher that if you want to. I'm sure it means something. So, here's the deal. The reason they did this is a wow factor. It's a wow factor. Hot Wheels wants the wow factor, and they know everybody under the sun is going to talk about the fact that they put this on the R34. And all it's going to do is give them a huge amount of publicity, which they don't really need. And it doesn't really matter if it's good or bad. It doesn't matter as long as there's publicity. And, I mean, it works. It works. Gloss black on the base. It's a nice version. I think this would look really, really good if it was just orange. I think that'd be cool. Not very often you see an orange Skyline. That is very rare. Now, we have seen a premium, appropriate Supra from the boxed set. This is from the diorama box set. So this is the, deco here. The new one is significantly darker orange, although it still has all the exact same details and stuff on it. The green is a little bit different in the design, but the logo on the side is the same. They do both have Greddy, Sparko, and Nito on there. So they do have the same wheel, just not in the same color. So it is what it is. They both have big giant wing on the back. Good thing they didn't put any hood print on it, because that would have been ridiculous. But it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. They want the wow factor. They definitely got the wow factor. So there you go. That is Fast and Furious. That is the new mix for 2023. I believe there will be 5 or 6 mixes this year, and we will bring them as they come for sure. These are hitting stores now. I did find all the rest of these at Target except for this one. Luckily, I found this at a local swap meet today and picked it up because, everybody's buying the R34 because it's just the way it works. So anyways, we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Level Impact Cast. Peace.